Honesty Mortgage Solutions, and welcome to another episode of Who Are the People in My Neighbourhood. So today I'm really lucky to have Stuart join me. Hi Stuart, how are you going?
I am. Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Stuart is from RAC School of Motoring, and he's here to tell us about your business.
So RAC School of Motoring is, I'd say, one of the leading driving schools in Brisbane. I do firmly believe we are one of the best teams in Brisbane. But yeah, we've been operating since 2014, so the last 5 years. Started off with one person and now we're around about 15, 17 instructors.
This is a pretty good question because I know you used to work as a surveyor,
Yes.
which is a completely different field.
Yes.
What triggered you to say, that's it, no more PAYG, I'm going to go out and do this?
That's a good question. I guess ever since I was a kid, I've always felt like I should be doing my own thing and running my own business, and I kind of just fell into surveying when I was like 17, 18, and I really enjoyed it, and I just stayed there, and I seemed to do well in it. But yeah, then I met a guy on a trip to Fraser Island on a four-wheel drive experience, and he owned a driving school overseas, and we had a chat and stuff, and we decided we were going to roll one out in Brisbane with a similar business model, and I kind of saw that as the opportunity to, you know, start it as a kind of a side hustle with a plan to kind of fully transition from work to, well, I say work, but employment to running a business.
So that's pretty exciting for anyone who has a side hustle, because your side hustle literally turned into your business.
It did. Into that business, which led to, I guess, a couple of acquisitions after that. And more recently, we just purchased Metro Driver School, which is like one of the longest standing schools in Brisbane. I think that was established in like 1968, I think.
Wow. This is kind of a two-pronged question, but how is your business changing lives? So I guess of the students, but also of the drivers.
The instructors themselves earn really well, and it's not a super high barrier to entry, so you know it's like certificate 4 for the entry, and then the guy's going to earn anywhere up to $100,000 a year, I guess. The pressure's on us to generate the business for them, but obviously, so I guess from that point of view, they get the freedom, the flexibility around when they work. Most of them still can take the kids to school and pick them up and still work around that. But I do think more so changing lives, maybe saving lives. I think with the kids, the thing that originally kind of give me the inspiration to kind of make it more than just a one-man band driving school was to kind of reduce the death toll on Queensland roads. I don't know if you know, but like from the L plates to the P plates, the red Ps, the risk of death like skyrockets. And then over experience it tails off, but the first 6 months on red P plates is where like a lot of bad stuff can kind of happen. So it was, for us, it was about having the best team of instructors delivering the highest quality of lessons for a price that was affordable, like across 5-star quality with 2.5-star pricing. Essentially is what we're trying to achieve.
That's what everyone wants. And like you said, especially when your kids are involved.
Definitely.
Their safety. What do you like doing in your spare time? If you've got any, because I know you've got a new baba.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
she's 7 weeks old now. Yeah.
So what do you like to do when you get some spare time?
So I guess after starting the first business, the driving school, and then acquiring the second one more recently, and then a few smaller ones in between, I've really got a bug for that now. So I'm kind of always looking for like more businesses to invest in or acquire or to partner with other. I'm very big on like strategic partnerships, as we've discussed previously about local businesses that might have a similar kind of audience, but diversifying product offerings, I guess. So yeah, I'm always kind of, I say wheeling and dealing, but always looking for opportunities. But yeah, obviously spending time with the girls and the wife.
What was the last thing you watched on Netflix?
Okay, so I don't normally watch Netflix too much, but at the moment I'm into What If with Renee Zellweger. Is that
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Revenge? Did you watch Revenge? When it was okay. Similar.
What if?
Thought-provoking and a bit like, ooh, what's going to happen next?
What age did you buy your first home?
Yeah, so I prepared for this one. 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an investment property.
Did you have to go back and do the math?
I kind of did, it's scary. Yeah, so 23, Leeds, back in the UK with my cousin and best friend at the time. We bought a house from a 90-year-old fella, I think, who may have passed, and it was a deceased estate, and we bought it. And that was quite an eye-opener because we thought it was a cosmetic It's amazing, isn't it? You go look at a property and you're like, oh, we can do this, and then when you walk in with the keys of ownership, it's like you see the real
reality hits.
Yeah, like everything back to like the brickwork. It's a full rewire, like all plasterboard, plastered carpets, like the whole lot.
Wow. And then do you still have it? You sold it?
Yeah, we sold it.
Okay.
We sold it. My cousin actually bought us out, and he moved his fiancée. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Aside from price, what is the most common question you get asked by your clients?
Why should I choose you?
And what's your response?
Because we're the best in the business. I just always say, because it is about the quality of the instructors, but we choose the instructors on the personality of that person, of the instructor. So it's not just all like a cash transaction, or it's not all about a transaction. It's very much like I have to personally believe that they're the best people to look after people's kids when they're in that environment. And if I wasn't putting strangers' children with the right people, I wouldn't be able to sleep on the night. I personally think that. So I think that I'd only ever work with or employ instructors that I'd trust my kids with, and generally I can build that rapport with the parents and get that point across to them quite well.
So on that note, has there ever been any instructors that you've said, I'm sorry, this isn't a good fit, you're not a good fit for us?
Yeah, several.
Yeah, wow.
Several. And we could be a lot bigger than we are if we took any instructor, but we are quite selective. And one of the businesses that we did acquire about a year ago was like a train-the-trainer business, so now we train our own. So we have a former driving examiner from New South Wales that actually delivers the training of the train-the-trainer. So we advertise all the time for new instructors to train them, but not all of them kind of end up working with us.
Make it through. This is my favourite question.
Okay.
So if you had any superpower in the world, well, you've already thought about this, haven't you?
I have been thinking about it. It's so difficult, but the funny thing is, I only just thought of something on the way over. And I'd like to be able to give like the gift of time to people, because the older you get, you realise how fast it goes, and you know, you hear or you see so many things that the people are here today and gone tomorrow, or they get news that they might not be here tomorrow, or however long. I think it'd be really cool to be able to give people that have found out that they don't have much time more time.
Knowing what you know now about life,
yeah.
What advice would you give to your 18-year-old self?
That's a good question. I like that one. I'd probably say anything that feels like or seems like a mistake then, you'll get to a certain age and you'll look back and you'll be thankful for that mistake, and it's actually a lesson. So if you kind of, if your trajectory is on a certain path, it's there because of them. So no regrets, I guess. Don't regret anything. Everything's a lesson, really, I think.
This should be an easy one for you, given that you own a driving instructor school.
Yeah.
So what is the funniest thing you've ever seen whilst driving?
This is super strange. I still don't know what the idea behind this was, but I once saw a pedestrian walking with a paper bag on his head, with their eyes cut out, and just walking around. And I took a photo so I can actually send it to you to show you. And this is a few years ago, and I was like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if he'd forgotten his sunblock or his hat, or he was part of some crazy
Was it
thing.
October? Was
I
it
just can't
Halloween?
remember it. It was no. It was just like a normal. Nothing stood out that it was like, oh, that could be because of.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Stuart. It was really cool to have you along and get to know more about you personally as well as your business.
Awesome.
If anyone wants to reach out to ask you more questions about either using the school for their kids or perhaps getting a little side income, becoming an instructor, what's the best way for them to get in touch?
Probably straight through the school, to be honest. So you can inquire at www.racsom.com.au, or you can send us an email at info@racschoolofmotoring.com.au, and we can help you out.
And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. And this video is thanks to our sponsor On Deck, who are helping small businesses with their cash flow. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.